Good morning, dear students. I hope you are well. I am also well. Today's lesson is passage narration. It's very important for intermediate level students, and I think it's a very tough and hard topics for yourselves. Okay, if you concentration on my lecture, it will be very easy for yourselves, I believe. Okay, let's start. Passage narration. Before starting passage narration, you have to know person, sentence, and tense. If you don't have any idea about person, sentence, and tense, I think it will be difficult for yourselves, for your understanding. Okay? Let's start. Returning home, my mother said to me, "Your progress in studies is very slow." Here, if the sentence starts with gerund, returning home, gerund, and you can keep it in the same place, returning home. My mother said to me, "Your progress in studies is very slow." It's assertive sentence, and if this sentence is assertive, you can use for said to told. For said to told. My mother said to me, my mother told me. That you can use for comma linkers that. Your second person, and if this sentence is second person, you have to use first person object of the repeating verb. Here is object is me, and this is your is possessive form, and my is the possessive form of me. My progress in studies was, as it is present in tense, it was very slow, and it will be changed into past tense. It was very slow, and you always move about with a group of your friends. If the speaker of the repeating verb says more and more in the assertive sentence, you can use and add that. You also, my mother said, you also move about with a group of your friends. My mother is speaker, and my mother says again. For this reason, here is and added that I, you, same person, object form me, and subject form I always moved about with a group of your. Here is your positive form, and positive form my friends. Then, aren't you idling away your time with them? The speaker says again and asks in the question, aren't you idling away your time with them? Then she, my mother, for my mother, here I use she, as it is in the form of indicative sentence. You can use asked. You can use asked me. Asked me. There are two types of question. One is double question, and 2 number is auxiliary verb question. Here, if it is auxiliary verb question, and you can use if, and if it is question of WS, you can use WS. As it is, it starts with aren't auxiliary verb, you can use if. I, you, for you same person, and use I for me. I wasn't present in tense. Are you idling away your time with them? It is present in tense, and you can present continuous tense, and you can use past continuous tense. If it is present in tense, you can use past in tense. If it is present continuous tense, you can use past continuous tense. If it is past present perfect continuous tense, you can use past perfect continuous tense. If it is present perfect tense, you can use past perfect tense. Here present indefinite tense, and you can use past indefinite tense, past continuous tense. I wasn't idling away my time with them. And here, can't you be more serious? My mother, the speaker again asked me, can't you be more serious? and again asked me if. Again it is auxiliary verb and you can use if for auxiliary verb can't. If I for I, you can use I because me is objective form and its subject form is I. Can't, couldn't, past form of can't, couldn't be more serious. I am sorry and I will amend myself. I replied. Here, I apologize to her. I apologize to her and for sorry. If it is sorry, you can use apologize. Okay, dear students, I apologize to her and said that I will amend myself. That I will. For will, you can use would. If it is will, you can would. If it is shall, you can use should. Would amend myself. And this is passage narration. I have told you that before studying this passage narration, you have to good idea, serious idea about person, sentence and tense. If you don't have any idea about person, sentence and tense, it will be very, very difficult for yourselves or for your understanding, dear students. And I hope you will practice at your home more and more because it's a very difficult topics. And if you have good idea about this, and it will be very easy like water drinking. Okay, dear students, this is your assignment for today. Okay, for tomorrow. Thank you. Goodbye.